Good morning. It's time for another update on the perennial bed. Let me tuck this in while we're talking before I forget. These little loofahs are doing really well this year, but it's definitely a challenge to keep them where they ought to be. But like the bumblebees, I don't know if you can see, bumblebees love the yellow flowers. The wasps are also all over both of my loofah vines trying to, I guess, just find critters. There are some brambles that I'm trying to, I want to pull them up, but they're in the block, so I don't want to do that until probably this fall when everything's, hey, first loofah. And a turd eating on it. No bueno, get off of there, stinker. Anyway, I've got more beans. I don't know if you can see them, but there's definitely more beans coming in. I really love this horse mint. I hope that I get tons of seeds from it, and I should. It's in the mint family, so it should. That dahlia has not blossomed yet. There's a dahlia back here. It hasn't come up yet. This one is beautiful. I think it's called, I don't want to lie. Could be fluffles. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really pretty, and it keeps coming in. Just more and more mums, and I really, I know mums are normally a fall thing, but for me, they're actually a summer thing. Wow, check this out. Way too long, far gone, and it turned pink. I don't think I've seen that before, but anyway, really excited on these. I hope that's okay. I hope that's good growth and not that scary broom growth. But dude, look at these rose hips. I don't have any other roses that have rose hips that big, and one of my roses died, and I'm debating replacing it with. It was a green rose. I'm debating replacing it with a green rose again, or just getting another one of these, because they're really pretty, and they make really pretty rose hips. So blackberry bush, you can see like the old growth is really dying back, and the new growth, that bright green color, is coming in. Ooh, there's a, what's it called? What is that? Oh my gosh, bindweed coming in. I need to get this down. I really do need to probably trim this up. The chickens have been in here cleaning out the undergrowth really well. I've been weeding, you can see. This is that dead rose. I think I'm gonna think on that, whether I want to get a green one again, or whether I want to get one of more of those. Hey Bubba, I didn't know you were out here. What are you doing, Charlie? Who's a good boy? Here you are. You're a good boy. No jumping, no jumping. Okay, so the rest of the perennial garden, I'm gonna go through here. Oh, I know, red wasp, you like that wooden fence. I don't know why, but you do. Okay, so, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a pink coreopsis I planted here last year, and it is so pretty, and it come back this year. And so the hollyhock's pretty much done, but the zinnias are coming in. I've been weeding out here. I need to weed that bed, but it's right by the beehives, and I don't like doing it. So, the jelly vine is just gangbusters. I'm really happy that this sunflower finally has bloomed. This one's got a lot coming on. I did stake up the variegated one. As with most variegated things, there's not enough green parts, it looks like, to maybe metabolize and keep it healthy. So may not get any seeds. It may not save any seeds from that guy. We'll see. He's this struggle bus little guy. He's still here, but he's finally over here kind of touching the support. So if I can get him to grow just a little bit more, that's a winged pea, then I think he'll do well this year. Bay laurel's finally above the little tomato cage. You can see my line of roselles looking good. The watermelon has run quite a bit. I redirected some of it even. The beans are still putting on. They look a little crappy at the base, but they're still putting on plenty of beans. I'm actually gonna go harvest those today. The chayote here has finally just kind of started running. This one just gone bonkers. And I know there's a loofah. This is a loofah vine. Like these flowers. I don't know if you can see that cluster of flowers. That's a loofah vine flower. So the weeds that I took out last weekend and planted in the onions actually look fine. They look like they're settled in. Nothing's dug them up. Over here, remember this guy? He was like just 3 leaves or whatever. He's finally got a little vine, and he's gonna start running. I'm excited about that. I don't think this okra is gonna do it. Like, I think it's just too much competition with the sunflowers and stuff. But the sunflowers have got blossoms coming out on all of them, so I cannot wait to see them flower. Mostly because I like them, but Hubs really likes sunflowers. He thinks they're really cool. So, and I do too, but these are 3 okras. This guy's showing out. Like, I got okras off of him last weekend, and I got more coming in. And I love that the loofahs are just making this beautiful fence right here. I have tried to keep this really fairly well weeded, and you can see where I planted all those. They're really little. They're about maybe that big of an onion, but if I, you know, put the rabbit urine or fertilize them with nitrogen fertilizer, whichever one you want to do, and keep them watered and stuff, come the spring and through the fall and through the spring, then I'll get nice big onions, and they'll multiply, right? Obviously, because they're multiplied onions. But anyway, there's just like a whole field of them. I haven't found my orange glow watermelon seeds, so I haven't planted watermelon seeds here. I really want to. That coyote's put up another little vine. I'm gonna have to direct it onto the fence. I'm really happy that this pineapple pear has put up a nice new straight growth and some side shoots, and even some lower side shoots that I'm absolutely gonna let grow, because I want to keep it down where I can reach it. I am trying to weed back here, but it is kind of difficult to weed under the asparagus ferns because they're pretty prickly and it's a tight space. But there's at least this bramble here that I definitely want to get. I have gotten back here and tried to weed again. I need to do that again. This watermelon vine is running. It's got 2 vines, and it's just going towards the light, and I'm going to shoot it out this way and kind of have it come around, and then maybe if it you know throws off another one, I'll have it go this way. But this one, it gets morning sun, so it may not be enough for a watermelon. But I'm so frustrated because I weeded back here so well last weekend, and like all these little babies I missed are getting bigger, so I have to come back here and do it again. But oh well, that's the nature of the gardening. So I feel like there was something else over here. The onions are doing good. Roselle's doing good. I got dill coming up. I feel like I'm always missing something to tell you guys about. I know these are edible. I've told y'all that before. Got a nice chives, and I actually found out like these chives actually seeded right here. There's like a whole another big batch over there. Oh, I remember now. These zinnias, I was waiting for them to blossom. What a beauty. I have never grown just this beautiful pale pink zinnia, and they're just so gorgeous, and they got this beautiful ring. And this guy, and these were just like, it was just seeds I scattered last year. They weren't like a special type of zinnia or anything. Look at the cranberry hibiscus. They're getting big, and I love that they're actually holding their own and growing tall enough, even in the shade here, over here. So that makes my heart happy. I was a little worried about that. So this is just probably my favorite spot in the perennial garden, just because it's so colorful and so beautiful. We have got so many vines, so many cucumber vines coming in and growing up. I'm just so hopeful, and I know like I shouldn't be because there's a really good chance these are gonna get just totally ruined as cucumbers do every time I try. But like I'm so hopeful. Ah, okay, that was a big old bee. Don't judge me. That was a big old scary buzzy bee. I am trying to keep this cardium watered. It's suffering, but hopefully it'll hang in there. I've been weeding here. There are some potato onions. This guy in particular has not been split. You can see like the 4 that are coming out around the edge of him. I need to split him out and like rebury him in here for a better crop next year. And you know, it is a perennial garden, right? So some of the stuff I grow isn't perennial, right? It's the okra is not perennial, you know, here, but most of everything is. And so that's why I want to keep the perennial stuff, the potato onions and stuff in this garden. This is where I try to grow those things. I know this looks like a mess, right? But it's actually lemon balm and orange mint and some ginger and this rock cress that you can eat. So it is a mess, but it's an edible mess, and I like it, and it's good habitat. And this is, I'm kind of bummed because this is supposed to be like a 3-colored variegated willow, and it just isn't anymore. Like it was when I got it, but then the older it gets, usually the tips will be, you know, variegated, but it's not doing it this year. So I get that. I grow this for the rabbits because willow's really good for them, so I just kind of cut the tips off and feed it to them, which I'll do today, actually, now I'm thinking about it. So I think that's it. Hey, Bubba, for the perennial garden, but I think that's enough. I'm happy. Okay, that's a hot mess over there. I gotta clean that out. But that is a weeping yapone, and it is probably 10 feet tall, and there's stuff growing under it. Like I saw this morning, there's like little maple saplings and stuff growing under it, and I really need to clean that out. But it's kind of tough getting over there. After, probably in the fall, when Hubs is back to 100%, we'll try and, because there's rocks in the bottom of that tub and everything, we're going to try and move that somewhere else so that that area is a little more accessible to keep clean of, as you can see, bindweed growing over there and everything else. So anyway, thanks for coming and going through the garden with me.